Alright guys, so my name is Ricky and today we're going to be doing a speaker replacement on my buddy Nick's new vehicle here. So I'm going to let him go ahead and tell us about the vehicle.
Alright, we got a 2010 Nissan Altima. I picked it up for $1,500. Got 150,000 miles on it, but speakers are in need of replacement.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and replace those speakers with a set of Focal Universal ISS 165s. This is a two-way set, so it's got a tweeter and a woofer. And then we're going to also put in some roadkill fast rings. This will kind of just help the woofer down at the bottom just have a better like mid-bass response. Just kind of get a nice sound to it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and replace the speakers in here. And the first thing we need to do is get these door panels off. And a couple things that we need to do in order to get that is we're going to have to remove this little cover here. And then there's also a cover in here. And we'll take a picture, and that way you can actually see the cover. What we're going to do is use a small little tiny set of flathead screwdrivers to be able to kind of get in here and pop these out. You want to be careful not to shove anything in there that's going to break in the clips that hold it in place. After that, we're going to remove this handle right here. There's some clips in place that we need to kind of pop that out to get to the two screws that are back there, and then the screw that's there. Once we remove the screws, we can then undo the electronics and go ahead and pull the door panel off to get to our speaker. Okay? Alright, so once those are removed, we're going to go ahead and take a panel remover, and we're going to get underneath there and pry and just kind of nice and easily pull and wiggle until we can get all those clips to pop out, and that way we can go ahead and get this door panel off. Got, of course, the one screw up here. Usually helps when you get all the screws out. Alright, so on the back side here, you're going to have the electrical for the power windows and door locks. So we'll need to disconnect that. You've also got your door handle. So these things just kind of pop off. They're clipped in place, and you're basically just going to lightly pull. Okay. And then that just lifts up, because it's got kind of like a little angle on it. And unplug your wires. There we go. And then you've also got the courtesy light down here. So now that we got the door panel removed, we're going to go ahead and pull the 3 screws holding in the door speaker. I would suggest using a Phillips number 3. It is a larger screw, and on the other side we did end up having a problem where one of the screws was trying to strip because the Phillips number 2 was a little too small. So make sure you got the right size screwdriver, it will definitely help. And we're just going to go ahead and pull these out. Now, if you're replacing this with a set of coaxes, you can go ahead and just get the speaker adapters, wiring harness for the speakers, and just plug this in there, and then you just got your positive and negative going to your speaker. In this particular case, we are using a 2-way, so I'm going to go ahead and split or cut these connectors that come pre-installed on this. We're going to cut those so that we can run both the woofer and the tweeter off of the same feed coming from the radio, and so that way you don't have to run separate wires back to the head unit. Alright, so the next step is to go ahead and get our speakers prepped and go ahead and get the tweeters put in. And what we're going to do for this one is we're just going to do a surface mount, or we're just going to mount the tweeter right here. There isn't a whole lot of room back behind this particular one, so we're not going to have any room to kind of do a flush mount. So we're just going to surface mount it right about here. So we're going to take both of these off, and we're going to take them over and go ahead and get the tweeters lined up, try to make them, you know, about a similar spot as possible. And then we're going to get the speakers prepped up and ready to go in. We're also going to put those speaker rings in, so we're going to go ahead and clean with a, you know, just a normal cleaner or degreaser. Clean inside the hole, clean outside here, and go ahead and start getting all that. So we're going to go ahead and get that done, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we ended up having to take a break for a little while because we had another YouTube channel segment that we were working on. So we're back here working on the Altima. So just kind of want to catch up on what we've done so far. We went ahead and got the tweeters mounted, we got them in place, and we got the cable here. I tend to use Tesla tape going around any kind of cabling that I can, and what this will do is it'll help reduce vibrations in the door. Plus it also kind of just gives it added little barrier, keeps it from getting nicked up and whatnot. So what I'm about to do now is go ahead and get the mounting bracket for the speaker installed. I will note that when we got these, this is made for not only 6.5 but 5 1/4 as well. So there's these little tabs. So you just break the tabs off or whatever. I used a Dremel tool and just kind of cut them off so that the 6.5 will fit in there. So we're going to go ahead and get that put on there. We've also put the center portion of the fast rings, because it has 3 pieces. We went ahead and put that in the door here. With this particular model vehicle, it does have like kind of a a bar going across as like a structure, like for the frame of the door. So what we did is we kind of cut out a section of that so that when we put it back there, it would still fit and still adhere to the actual door itself. So we've got that in there. That's going to help kind of just refocus the base forward so that that energy doesn't get lost inside of the door panel there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on here, get these finished put in. The car did not have tweeters in here, so we have one speaker wire coming in. This particular set of speakers does have crossovers built into both the woofer and the tweeter, which I've actually already taped up. It's right here. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to put them together and connect them to the door here. I'm going to go ahead and cut these off, and we'll pair all these together. And that way we get our signal to our tweeter and our woofer. And again, both of those already have crossover points in the line itself. So that's actually a pretty nice feature of these particular speakers. So we're going to go ahead and finish getting this wired up. We'll go ahead and take some footage shots afterwards so you can see what that looks like. And we're going to go ahead and get the woofer mounted in. And then we will take a few seconds to kind of show you how to put these back in the door and get the door back on. Alright, so we finished up the speaker install in my buddy Nick's Altima here. I think that all in all it sounds pretty good. We finished that a couple days ago. He's had a couple days to ride around and listen to them. So what do you think out of the factory speaker versus the Focals here?
You can definitely tell a brighter sound overall. It's not the factory speakers seem to have a little hissing when you try to turn off the volume, so it gives a clear overall with vocals and all the instruments and everything, and it gives a nice tone. So I'm happy.
And I just want to give a quick thank you to Nick for letting me be helping him out putting these in and filming the whole thing. Also, the other day when we were installing them, we kind of had a big interruption, and we appreciate his patience, sticking around and helping us out with the other projects we got going on. Yeah, that's it for this one. Take care, guys.
notification bell, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel.